This is Get Started with the I Love Success podcast. What can you say today to inspire them to go after their dreams?
Well, I mean, my father lived in Russia. He came over at the turn of the century. It's hard for you to think back that far. You weren't alive. But, you know, there were hard times. People were dying of diphtheria and all sorts of, and a harsh government that were chopping off heads or shooting people. You have to believe that whatever you decide to do, if it's something you want to do, I mean, if you're trying to escape a prison, that's one kind of exciting life, and you have to have hope. I don't know. In a way, I didn't form my life. I seemed to let things happen, but then even when bad things happened, I managed to change it to. I wanted things to be good and fine, and you just have to hope for a better day, and life is good. It says on my telephone, life is good, except when the phone goes dead and I didn't charge it. But again, you have to charge your body. You have to charge your mind. You know, it's not just your body. You always have to tell yourself it's going to be okay. You're going to get through it, and. Whether in a race or just day to day, you know, you break your shoelace or simple stuff, you know, you just, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. They write a lot. I always say it's in the library somewhere. Get a lot of books out. A lot of people have inspired me in books. You know, I spend a lot of time in the library. I love reading about other people who do crazy stuff. And the guy who went to the North Pole with just his cell phone by himself. And I thought, oh, he's out there in the cold and the snow and there are no people around. I hope his phone is charged. But I don't know. I also love reading about what other people do. You know, the big thing I never told you. When I grew up in Providence, Rhode Island, the Barnum and Bailey Circus would come down the street with the elephants and the tigers, and they don't do that anymore. They would set up their tents, and the biggest thing, when people say, did you want to be a dancer? I said, no. At 11 years old, I used to talk to the people in the circus. I wanted to run away with the circus. I wanted to be a tightrope walker. You know, I actually had the good fortune to, you know, they were there several years. Every year they would come down the street and they had freak shows. And, you know, so if I had another life, I think I would have run away with the circus.